Okay, let's completely simplify the social media graphic creation process and also make it more meaningful and relevant to what you're actually doing in your business. A lot of people maybe overthink the process of creating their own graphics, or they buy these huge packages of graphics that, like they pick and choose, but it doesn't quite fit in what they're doing. I'm going to show you a process that works really well, and it goes with the packages that we create. We often create the graphics to go with the rest of the content so that everything is in line. So I hope you forgive this weird camera angle. I'm just lounging on the couch to be near some senior puppies who aren't feeling so great. But I will show you this stuff and you're going to love it. It's going to be simple and you're going to get creating super fast. Okay, camera off, so you don't have to look up my nose anyway anymore, but just so we could meet. I'm Alice Seba from eKit Hub University, by the way, and let's continue on. So what you're looking at here is an example. It's a very simple graphic, right? It's just a square that can be used on Instagram, Facebook, even Twitter can, or whatever they call it now, X. Even there, you can share graphics of this size. But of course, you can pick your favorite size. But it's simple. It has a background. It has a little bit of border, but the message is the star. And if you are like trying to teach people stuff or, you create digital information products and things like that, your message is what's important, right? The design should look professional, but it doesn't have to be fancy. So let me show you what I've been working on because this is part of a bonus package for our holiday countdown PLR sale. So we made actually a bunch of reports and then we were making matching graphics. So I took the guesswork out of creating the color of the graphic by just matching it to here. And then I just kind of create these matching sets. That the fact that it matches the report, I don't think matters that much, but it just means it's one less thing to think about. So if you look here, I've kind of made quite a few. I hate how Canva sometimes doesn't update what's here, but like this one matches here and we have these two matching there and I'm still working on them. But basically what I did was I started with, when you can create, let's see, when you go to create, design, you choose an Instagram post square, and then you can go look at all the templates they have, but you don't even need a template. All you need is to do background color, choose your font, and work with there. And then I think once you've created that basic template like this, you just build on it from there. You change the background colors, you change the borders, you change the font if you want to, or keep using the same font and it kind of becomes your brand. Now, maybe the one thing though is if you use the same color on everything, maybe people seeing it in their feed, they might think it's the same thing, but I think that the message here is quite clear, or you change the border, something, whatever. But I'm making these packages very quickly and easily. So we have this power of purpose report that we've created. So what do I put on the graphics? I could go search for quotes. Quotations, I guess, is the grammatically correct way to say it. um, or I could make up some sayings or stuff, or I can go to ChatGPT. And I have a quote, I have a little prompt template that you can use that helps you create these short little sayings that you can. Okay, so here I am with one of my best friends I like to talk to a lot, helps me around the house, cooking and gift giving and all this stuff. But I'm going to paste in I also love to use it for work. So please give me 10 short inspirational sayings about, I've just pasted it in. So we're going to do meditation because our law of attraction report that I'm working on is about meditation. I'm going to put in law of attraction because maybe it'll talk more about it from that angle, right? Like in focusing on what you want and stuff like that. And then I always put this just the list, no numbers or quotation marks or bullet points, because I find that ChatGPT will often number them. It'll put quotation marks around. But this is it. This is as simple as it gets. And hit send, and it's going to give me a nice little list. So you can see meditation aligns your energy with your desire. Stillness creates. See, so it's so meditation related to law of attraction. I take these, I copy and paste these into a text file that I can cleanly copy from, and I have them handy. So what I'm working on over here is, this is our law of attraction report. That's about 10-minute meditation. Now, I'm doing this because I want it to relate to that. I'm going to publish a report, right? I'm going to maybe put this as a free opt-in offer. I want the content that I share to relate to that, and then I can make something quickly. The only reason I'm showing now is also that I want to grab the color from here, that it takes the guesswork out of things. And I mean, sometimes it's a nice matching set anyways. They will see that color in the graphic. It, like, you know, gets them all warm and fuzzy or something. I don't know. But now we go back to this graphic. So we have this square, and you can work with any square. You just change the background color. And when you go like this, you can search your color and you put it there. And now we can say change all, and it's changed all of them. And the last time I did this border, I made this. It's two pieces that I put together, but I'm going to take that off because I'm going to switch it up now. And I'm going to start just by putting the text in. And so I'm going to start copying and pasting like this. It's a little bit repetitive, but it's simple. Just showing you my process. And the way I keep track of whether I have worked on them or not is by removing that border. Those aren't grouped. Too bad. Now I have to do it twice, but that's okay. And that will help me keep track. So I'm going to continue on, and you guys don't need to watch that. And I'll come back when they're all done, and I'll show you the next step. Actually, here's one thing that might come up while you're designing. Just a quick tip for you. So when I put this in, this quote is a little longer, and it kind of wraps in a weird way. I think it looks better as two things. So all you have to do is stretch until it goes there. That looks much nicer. So then you will need to just, now it's off to the side, you can move it, and Canva will tell you when you've got it centered always, if that's the way you'd like it. And that's it. I'm going to continue on. Okay, through the magic of the internet, we've got all 10 ready, because I'm making 10. You don't have to make 10. You can make the amount you want. Anyways, so now the next step is to give it some embellishment. So we'd go to elements, and you could do square border. I would look at graphics in this case. Sometimes if you add words, pretty, flowers, blah, blah, blah. Or I did embellishment. And then specify maybe what kind you want. You probably want ones, if you're going to do these colored ones, you probably want ones that are simple, like one color, and you can change the color as well. If you look at this, you can see that the color can be changed. I'm just going to keep it so simple and go with white so it looks lovely there. And maybe, maybe it's a little large there. You could just put it below. And maybe, I don't know if it would look nice up here. Sometimes adding another one, but maybe changing the size might make some kind of nice look. I don't really like that, but I'm just showing you. But let's go back here. So you could also do corner border. So flower corner border. I'm going to go with that, okay? I love the little corners. Let's see. And I got to do free because I am making this for other people, and in order to, commercially sell them or give them away, I need to use the free. So this one it kind of has some colors that match what I'm doing. I could use that. I could put it there. I usually, so the colors could match the whatever you would like to do. Here's a square one that you can stretch out. I'm not really that fond of this one, but it shows you actually, and when you also do the square flower, let's do square so I can show you what it shows you. So not all of them will be perfect squares, and then in that case you could still work when they're not perfect squares. I used this one earlier. I like it. It's pretty. And it fit quite nicely. I think it's not a perfect square either because it doesn't quite stretch out to there, but it looks nice. I'm just going to go with corner border because I'm not going to use that one again, but obviously you can see I still have the free set there for myself. Watch me overthink while I do this. Okay, I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to turn it white because I'm not going to overthink it. I promise anymore I'm not. And then what I might do here is to duplicate it and put it in another corner maybe and make it small. So it's like a little bit different. It's not the same exactly. And then, so you have these corner borders, and you're going to select both. And here you can group it. So now they're together. So if you want to copy it, you can easily just go from one to the other and copy it over, and there you have your social media graphics. Then when you want to do another one, you just duplicate this design and you keep going over and over. And you can just keep adding different embellishments or however you want to do it, whatever makes you happy. And honestly, it can just even be the text sometimes. So I hope that helps with like kind of a system for creating graphics. Do the same like with book covers as well. Just have a template, or if you've seen the greeting card thing that I set up, have a template and you're just working from it all the time. And as you practice more, you're going to get more creative and things are going to start looking a lot different. But it's like trying to just like search, I think, sometimes through all the designs and like find what you like and then try to take it apart and stuff. And each time it's just too much work. This system of going for, a simple template, have ChatGPT help you out with some short little sayings, and you're good to go. Hope you did find that helpful. These graphics that I'm working on right now are part of our holiday countdown sale. We are doing little bonuses to some of our printables packs, and the sayings do match the bonus reports, so there is purpose in those. So if you want to grab those, I will put a little link to the sale, and hopefully when you're watching this video, that sale is still on.